What's up everybody, Peter McKinnon here. Welcome back to yet another video. It's so great to have you here and see all of your smiling faces. Today, we are reacting to some epic cinematic robot awesomeness. Your minds are gonna be blown. Your faces are gonna melt. Nothing's gonna make sense. I'm gonna watch some of these on my iPad. Got a couple bangers lined up. If you thought you knew anything about how commercials and behind the scenes cinema goodness is made, think again. Mustard, made pickles, everything's flying mid up, but oh, lands. How would it possibly land all? That had to be done like 1,300 times. Let's see that again. Everything lands. Okay, it's cool seeing it all splash into the air, but then it all lands perfectly. How? I can't even bite a hamburger perfect. Like I can't even, how would you even begin to shoot that? Hey guys, I just want all of the pieces of a hamburger to be flying through the air, then I want it all to land stacked. If you could just do that for me, that would be great. So we got a macro close-up of pencil, an X-Acto knife through the paper. Wow, that shot underneath is dope. Wow, this just keeps going. Is that a, oh, that's a sewing machine. Needle goes down, bobbin thread. Oh, oh, oh. What is this? This is incredible. Is that like a buffing wheel? Like, oh, going through the leather? I love it. Wow, 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 that was insane. That was absolutely incredible. Want to pour the water nicely to keep that even extraction going, like just an all-in-one pour, like an all-in-one platform. You get some nice aromas if you just do this when you smell great customer service, 24/7 customer services. That's what I'm getting here, yeah. Oh my goodness. Look how easy that was. Anyone can do it. I'm getting notes of award-winning templates. What do you call it? It's what's the name? Online store, yeah. You can sell things now, you can sell products with an online store, getting a little bit of that, and then a very strong undertone of 10% off. $10% off using code McKinnon at checkout. That's what it is, yeah, nailed it. It's very strong, it's All of the links are listed below, should you need them. If you care to dive in to the rich experience of Squarespace. How do you even think of the series of things? I've always wondered how those types of scenes were shot. I think instead of watching a couple more videos, let's just go to this guy's studio, because spoiler alert, Steve Geralt reached out after the first video that we made on Filmmaker Reacts 2, invited me to his studio where he has all of his cinema robots, Cinebots. Be right back. I'm just gonna fly to New York real quick and I'll be back tonight. I'll be right back. Okay everyone, this is Steve Geralt, the master cinema camera. What are you a cinema?
Visual engineer.
He's a visual engineer, I knew that.
Let's do a robot tour.
Oh, please.
Oh boy, who we call Bob the Bolt. So this is the Bolt Cinema robot. It's super fast, super awesome, super accurate. And on here we have the Phantom VO 4K camera. And I'm gonna show you the other two robots this way. So this is one of my favorite robots. This is called Johnny 5. For those that know that reference, enjoy it. I could push this little button here and I could actually move the robot by hand and then come down here and it will actually remember those positions. So it's really fast to program a pour of coffee or beer. He actually does a lot of booze. Right now he has a motorized conveyor belt on him to make fruits tumble off of here. We have Robbie. We use him to do a lot of light movements and drinks as well. We recently had a Coke bottle on here for a shoot that was really cool. That it was pouring the Coke and pouring the Jack Daniels, and it was really cool. He's on a track that we custom built on this that's actually bolted to the roof. So he'll get from this side of the track to that side in half a second, which is scary. Then we have our crazy lighting rig. This is all hand built by us. Yeah, these are 2,000 watt LED panels, 2 feet by 4 feet. And then this is actually the really fun thing, which is the liquid cooling system. So there's a pump that's bringing water to this water chiller, and then there's a pump that's pumping it out to the lights to chill them, and then it comes back here, returns, and then gets chilled again, and just keeps circulating and circulating. So it keeps our lights really small. So you see this is actually a light itself is just this little tiny piece right here. So water goes into this piece of aluminum, comes back out, and takes with it all the heat.
Look at this guy here, he's just making his own water-cooled lights because he needs them. So that's what he does.
So you guys ready for this? So we have a balloon filled with what looks like juice, and it's gonna hit a scalpel blade that's gonna make the balloon pop but keep its liquid shape. And then this fruit up here is gonna fly up into the frame, and it all is gonna collide all at once in beautiful phantom slow motion. The timing between the fruit and the balloon is usually like a 0.01 second thing that we got to get right. We have control of that on the computer, but it's kind of interpreting the footage to see, oh, is it 0.05 seconds or is it 0.1 seconds difference?
How do you make sure the camera's in focus when it's moving through these moves? Like, you don't have someone pulling focus.
No, we actually program that move in with software.
You know, it's funny because sometimes I set up a tutorial at my house or at the office and I get a couple lights, boom the mic, do all those things. It takes me 20 minutes to dial it in nicely, and I think that's just too much work. That's just too much setup for one shot. And then I came here and met these guys.
But we would basically spend, I don't know, usually a day, sometimes it's a week. It all depends. Sometimes we do some things like the same day, like our bottle cap challenge. We just did that all in one day. We came up with the idea, shot it, and posted it the same day.
Okay, Steve, with every new person that comes on the channel, I like to do a really fast Q&A, like 10 to 15 questions. I don't know if it's ever actually 15 questions, but a little rapid session over a beer. One sip per question. And then
Sounds good.
I got a flight to catch. Okay, so number one, how did you get into robots?
Humans are too faulty and don't do things the way I want them to when I want them to. So robots do exactly what I want them to do when I need them to do it every single time. And they're never late.
That was a great answer. How many robots do you actually own?
We have 3 robots so far. I want more.
Do you love your robots more than you love maybe your spouse? How long have you been working for big brands commercially, shooting all of their epicness? How long have you been doing that?
It's been about 12 years I've been shooting commercially as a still photographer, doing video for the last 4, which includes visual engineering.
What cameras are you using on these robots? Because you're not using DSLRs or mirrorless cameras.
2 cameras, Phantom VO 4K, amazing 1,000 frames a second 4K, and the Red Epic Dragon.
Wow, how much do those cameras cost? What does that run you?
How much do you pay for AC every single month with all of the you have in here?
Our electrical bill is ridiculous. Between the lights, the heating, the ovens, the robots, we use a lot of electricity. I need to talk to Elon Musk.
You're in the middle of New York City. How did you get that robot to the 12th floor?
We actually had to have the robot base custom made to fit in our elevator in through the door. It came up in pieces and it hasn't left yet, but someday it has to come out.
Favorite project you've ever shot with a robot?
That's from like the burger drop that I did. That was definitely my favorite first proof of concept shoot, and I always have a little special space in my heart.
You a dog person or a cat person?
Absolutely the dog person. My dog Humphrey comes to work with us almost all the time. Yeah.
That's fun. Is he here today?
Nope, he stayed home today.
How do you get into robots? How do you get into doing what it is that you do?
First and foremost, I'm a visual storyteller, so as much as I use robots and I use cameras and phantoms and explosions, I went to photography school, learned film, and the story drives the technology, so always keep that in mind.
When are you starting a YouTube channel, bro?
We're planning on it, it's coming really soon.
Wait, I got... What's in your pockets? What do you got?
I got keys, and I got my iPhone, car key, and my wallet.
Paris
little
tag
Paris
right
thing
here.
and a city bike.
Pretty simple carry.
Simple guy.
No knife, no pocket knife, no...
Nope.
That's all you got, man. Dude, thanks so much.
Thank you, man.
Amazing.
It was a pleasure.
Okay, guys. Good luck with the shot. Thanks. Okay. See ya.
So we hired a driver to take me from here to the airport, but they're 30 minutes late, and they were an hour and a half late picking me up from the airport. So I lost 2 hours of this trip, which kind of blows because I'm only here for like 5.5 hours. So it really cut down my time shooting, and hopefully I'm able to make it back to the airport. Don't want to miss my flight home.
Well, that was a long day. That was a long trip, but it was absolutely phenomenal. Just goes to show you the work that goes into some of these shots that we just don't even think about. Like we just see an ad, or we see a commercial, or we see some beautiful cinematography, like the leather going through the lace, going through the stamps, and the suppressor foot, catching the bobbin, fire, burgers, and lettuce. And if you just tuned in right now to that specific section, you'd be like, what is this guy talking about? But it just goes to show you the amount of work and effort that goes into a lot of this stuff behind the scenes. Like they'll spend 2 days just setting up a shot, just to start trying to get the shot for maybe one part of a commercial. It's why I love this. It's why I love this, and it's why I love this series, Filmmaker Reacts too, because it really sheds light on the people that are making the stuff that we love. We get to see the, you know, their fruits of their labor, fruit of loom, underwear. We really get to see the hard work that's put in behind the scenes that typically is never shown. That's why I love this series. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Steve, thank you for having me. Check out Steve's work below. I've linked his Instagram account, and whenever he gets his YouTube channel going, I'll announce that here, and we'll all go over and smash that subscribe. That is that. Hit the like button if you like this video. Smash it if that's something that you're into, 2018 style. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in the next video. I think I've had too much today. I think that last sip was the line, and the line was crossed.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Get them up! Get it! Get it! Get it!
And that's gonna hit all the lights. Was that him? Oh, you know this on him. He's on.
that stress you out? Watching me spin an iPad like that? It's like, stop it, dude. Stop it.
Are you excited?
What was that?